If you're carrying way more than you should, all the stress and pressure and the emotions that you're not speaking out loud, here's a hard truth. Muscling through with willpower alone will only make things worse. Let's try it again. It's actually making things worse. If you're carrying way more than you should, all the pressure and stress and the emotions that you're not speaking of out loud, here's a hard truth. Muscling through with sheer willpower alone is actually making things worse. And you might feel like the fix is to push harder or to grind harder. But what really shifts everything is feeling those buried emotions in a safe way and giving yourself permission to set the weight down. So today, I'm going to give you the first step in that relief. And it's a practice. It's a practice that I use for myself and I give to all my clients. And the first step is to simply take a hand and to put it on your chest. And to put it on your chest and just think, this is my heart. This could be an extremely vulnerable position to put yourself in, is to actually give your heart attention, especially if you've lived in households that were challenging or beyond challenging. But this is a really, really good and safe way to explore feeling emotions that are buried and to speak of them in a way that you can understand and that you can allow to unfurl. Hand on the chest, on the heart. This is the practice that I give to everybody. It's very, very simple and yet so profound. And we're going to do one more thing. We're going to put another hand on the top of the head. And we're just going to connect these 2 points. And you might be thinking, what is this guy doing? I thought he was an executive coach. Yes, indeed. And one of the most important aspects of feeling emotions safely is to give your body the safety that it needs. Most of us are ungrounded. Most of us are constricted, tight, breathing very shallowly, holding emotion in the tissue, in the viscera, in the bone, in the blood. And doing this process of just acknowledging heart and acknowledging head and connecting these 2 points actually cradles you and gives you a sense of care and relief so that you can start to unwind tension so that emotion can actually be felt. It's very, very hard to feel emotions when the body is tense and dense and rigid. So if you're like me, you would have gone to countless massage therapists to work it out. Go deep, get your elbow in there, go as deep as you possibly can. That was me through my 20s and 30s. And when that was only a temporary relief, what I realized is that there's something deeper here in the system, in the nervous system. And my practitioners who walked me through this process very gently and delicately, just like I'd like to do for you, helped me to understand the incredible nature of touch and activating the heart, activating the softening around the heart, and activating the energy in the head, and allowing these 2 points together to begin the process of opening yourself up to the buried emotions that are buried deep inside. So we could try this practice together. Let's do this just for a minute now that I've given you the description here of connecting 2 points and allowing the intelligence, the incredible intelligence of your body to begin the process of unwinding and unfurling. And when it does that, you may begin to feel what's really there. Feeling what's really there. It might be sadness. It might be anger. Might be frustration or annoyance, exasperation. What's the feeling that's there? If it's been buried, we've likely wanted to avoid it. And now we're asking for this natural effervescence, this excavation process that's not cognitive. It's all in the body, it's somatic. To allow something to arise so that you can feel it and begin to name it. I sat in many sessions with my somatic healer here in Portland, Oregon, where she encouraged me to feel what was coming up. And I didn't. Because I didn't want to open that can of worms. Not can of worms. Can of pain. But she encouraged me very gently, by allowing the body to speak through me, attending to what's actually there. The pain of not being fathered, having an absent father. Ooh, the anger of that client that used to yell at me. The frustration of not being where I think I should be. Maybe even the depression of another cloudy winter, cold, wet, without the kind of community that I need. And speaking it, naming it, participating with it, and allowing yourself to actually feel it, which feels like an energetic opening. And this is the counterintuitiveness of this approach, is that many people feel that doing this kind of work of unburying emotions and feeling it will be very painful. And the way that I've experienced it, my clients have experienced it, is it opens us up to release, which feels good. Yes, you may feel this sadness. You may feel it. You want to feel it. But when it moves, it liberates. And when it moves, you can acknowledge what it is and how you felt and what happened. And you can also acknowledge the other side, which is the potential of your growth through it. The opportunity that it's giving you to recreate a part of yourself, to tend to a part of yourself, to be more compassionate and graceful with yourself. And that's the beginning process of feeling buried emotions, using this somatic technique of connecting heart and head and allowing emotions to naturally begin to unwind and come up out through the body so that you can speak them. You can do this practice with yourself, absolutely. It's also wonderful if guided with a practitioner, which is a lot of the work that I do when I work with executives who have been grinding and pushing and stuffing emotions down, creating rigidity and tension in the body, inflexibility in the mind, chronic health issues, chronic mental issues. And this is one of the first steps that allows for this percolation, this natural geysering of these emotions to be felt, which again feels liberating and feels like a wash of good energy. The body is so capable of taking care of emotions if we give it the space to do that. And this is the starting point. I'd love to give you more. And if you stay with this channel and stay with me, I'll reveal even more about how to feel your emotions, how to navigate the complexities of life from energetic points of view, and for thriving in joy.